I am Priya and welcome to my channel Cookylicious, where I share delicious and easy to make vegetarian and vegan recipes. I am also a published cookbook author and my book is titled The Essential Vegan Indian Recipes. This contains 100 recipes from different parts of India and all of them are dairy free. So do check it out. I will leave a link below so that you can check out this book. It's available on Amazon. Hi. So by this you would have guessed that today's recipe consists of apples and we are making a delicious holiday dessert. Given that the festive season is upon us and everybody is looking for quick and easy desserts to make for their loved ones, I thought why not share this perfect recipe with you. It's called Apple Pistachio Mousse. It's like cheesecake in a jar, but it's a no-cook recipe. You don't need to cook, and it's also eggless. So let's get started. So for this recipe, you'll need one nice juicy red apple. The sweeter the better. So we're just gonna first wash it well and then using a apple cutter, just cut it. And then we're going to just chop them finely. You don't need to peel it, but if you don't like the texture of the skin, then take it off. And now, just using a knife, I'm just going to chop it finely. You can also use a chopper to chop it. So you can see the apples are finely chopped. So here's a quick tip for all of you. If you plan to chop the apples and keep it for some time, then they can blacken. So for that, the trick is that just transfer it to a bowl of water and add like a teaspoon of lemon juice and give it a mix. So this will prevent the apples from blackening. So that's a Cookylicious hack for all of you. So now we just let it rest in the water till we actually need it in the dessert. Now let's make the cheesecake. For this, I'll be using sour cream. This is about 8 ounces of sour cream. Add it to a mixing bowl. To this, add 8 ounces of cream cheese and ensure that it is at room temperature and it's softened when you're using it, so it's easy to beat. And then I'll be adding about 1/3 cup of sugar. And now we'll use an electric beater, or you can use a hand whisk and quickly whisk it. It's a lot of hand workout, but if you have an electric beater, then use that. So now I'm using an electric beater and I'm just going to beat it all together till it's nice and smooth. Midway, just stop and scrape out the sides of the bowl. And then beat again. So you can see the texture. Yeah, so that's the texture we want. Now just add the chopped apples to the bowl. Reserve some for garnish. Don't use all of them. And then lightly fold in the mixture. The next ingredient is pistachios. I'm using about 1/4 cup of pistachios and we need to chop them. Now you can use knife to chop it, but I prefer using this nuts chopper. It's really very convenient to use. So just add it to the bowl, to this, and then so that's your chopped or crushed pistachios ready. So we will be adding almost all of it to this mixture, and we'll reserve some for garnish and also fold this in. So our cheesecake mixture is ready. Now all we need to do is just transfer them to individual serving jars and let it set. I'm using these small glasses. You can find them on Amazon. I'll leave a link for these glasses in the description box below. And you can also use a piping bag to fill the glasses, but I'm just going to be using a small spoon. And just fill the glasses till it's about 3/4 full. So now that we have transferred the cheesecake mixture into individual serving glasses, it's time to make it fancy. Let's add the remaining pistachios on top. So in cheesecake, the crust is at the bottom and this is a little bit reverse. So I have the crust-like thing on top, and I'm making that with pistachios. So add a good amount of pistachios on top to give it a nice pop of color and contrast. Okay. And then let's garnish it with just a few pieces of apple. And the final ingredient is saffron. Now this is optional. If you don't have saffron, you can always skip it, but just a few strands of saffron on top will give it a nice finish. Your apple pistachio mousse is ready. So place this in the fridge and let it sit there till you actually need to serve it, because it tastes best when it's served chilled. This apple pistachio mousse is a perfect dessert recipe to make when you're entertaining or you're having friends or family over. You can also make it for festive occasions like Diwali, Ganesh Chaturthi, etc. It's also a perfect dessert for the holidays like Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas. So it's pretty much a very simple recipe that you can make for any occasion. So if you enjoyed watching this recipe and end up making it, then do let me know in the comments below on how it turned out. And don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button below to subscribe to my channel Cookylicious. Thank you so much for watching, and till then, let's keep cooking delicious.